You know, it is not hard at all to find an amazing level of quality PR practitioner in this country. And you asked me before about the difference between, say, the Korean and other countries. America, for example, where I worked, I'd say the quality and the work habit and the ethics of the Korean practitioner are much higher than those of the foreigner.
A lot of foreign CEOs do say that, actually. Well, your past experiences, though, I mean, they're nothing to be overlooked either. I understand that you worked for former Canadian Prime Minister Joe Clark when you were only 19 years old.
I was very young. I was very active in youth politics.
Was that something that you wanted to go into then, politics?
I wanted to make a difference in how my future turned out. I wanted to make a contribution to the building of a successful country. And that's why it breaks my heart when I see all around the world how so many young people are disillusioned about politics. There could be so much more youthful ambition to help a country succeed, but people are altogether too often turned off by politics. But I did not want to be contaminated or held back by that cynicism. I wanted to make a difference. And so I did by working for one of the political parties in Canada for many years as a youth politician.
Why did you not stay with politics? You could have been you could have become a politician and made a difference.
Well, like everybody else, I want to be well-rounded. I want to have more than just one focus in my life. And so after having worked in the government, from being a teenager to being in my 20s, I thought, well, maybe I'll try the private sector. And so I moved into public relations. And I found that what it takes for success in politics is very similar to what it takes for success in PR.
I was going to say, I mean, they're not unrelated fields you're talking about, because politics is all about public relations, isn't it?
Well, when you think about it, at election time, you have a party leader, you have a party platform of policy, and you have local candidates to vote for. With a corporation, you have a CEO, you have a corporate mission or vision statement, and then you have individual product lines. And so at election time, people decide, individuals decide, the people who are influenced by PR decide who's going to win the election.
That's right.
And in the department store or with any purchase you make, the individual consumer decides who's going to win in a competitive business marketplace. And so I found there was a really smooth connection, a close fit between the corporate communications and the political communications.
Since becoming a PR man, you've worked with quite a few notable CEOs whose names we would know just by looking at their faces.
Mr. Gates and Mr. Trump, yes.
That's right.
Yes. I find that this man, Mr. Gates, is probably the best person to deal with from a PR perspective. You can always tell, in my view, how successful somebody is because, you know, look, Bill Gates, he knows that he is the software genius. He knows that he is the youthful billionaire. He knows what he's good at. But he also knows that his firm spends all this money on PR, so yes, he will follow the advice of the PR practitioner. Sometimes with some executives, well, they know your job better than you do. They are kind of a prima donna. They've been successful, so the ego gets out of control. And so that results often in disaster because they aren't PR practitioners. A lot of lawyers think they're PR experts. And so the ego gets carried away, and so they make mistakes because they just don't know the PR profession. People like Mr. Gates, like Donald Trump, they know that they should delegate that to somebody who knows the business of PR. And that's what I think helps to explain their personal success.
Exactly, I was going to say. Okay. Then, lastly, what sort of advice can you give to viewers out there who are interested in becoming a PR person?
For viewers who are interested in PR, I think they should be aware of the fact that PR is probably, number one of the fastest growing professions in the world. And it's also probably one of the most powerful forms of information work in the world. I mean, what does a PR person do all day? A PR person on behalf of his or her clients is the eyes and ears. We help to interpret what's going on in the world, what's going on in the media. But then our job is to develop a communications plan, to take a message out there to the public through our dealings with journalists, and then to communicate that information. So whether it's analyzing it, whether it's distributing it, or whether it's commenting upon it, information is at the very heart of it. So if the viewers are good at that, then they'd be great at public relations.
To keep themselves informed and be able to communicate.
Absolutely. Some people come to me and say, oh, I think I'd be really good at public relations because I'm really nice to people. But no, that's not what it's about. This is a big brain business where we're looking for an ability to go out there and do things that have not been achieved before.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that advice and all the other wonderful information that you've given us today. I wish you the best of luck with Bailman Korea.
Thank you so much.
That's all I have for you today. Tomorrow I'll be back with Ms. Lee Soo-young, CEO of an internet portal site for women called myclub.com. She'll be talking not only about her plans for myclub.com, but also her ties with an online game company called WebZen as well. Come back and join me again then. Take care.